Hi ladies, welcome to my YouTube channel and welcome to this video. This is a beauty tutorial for women over 40 and how to take care of your skin and how to do your makeup now that you've hit the 40-year mark. My name is Christy. I'm a lifestyle coach. I'm an eco beauty stylist and I've been a makeup artist for over 20 years and I am 48 years old. I will be 49 just in a couple of months, and I thought it was really important that I addressed all of these questions because we think that once we hit that 40-year mark, it's all downhill. It's just a bunch of transitions, and I even just posted a couple days ago about how the aging process comes in these little waves. It kind of shocks you. You wake up and maybe you don't have that jawline anymore, or you start to see the demarcations like the sun damage, or there's fine lines and wrinkles, or your hair is changing, or the grays pop up. It doesn't happen all at once. It comes in waves so that we can adjust to that wave as we transition into the next one. I want this to be a time to celebrate and express your life without feeling trapped by the ageism that is out there. I find that as I get older, I get more just ripe and just full of life, and I don't want to keep my physical aging process letting me down in my personal process. So this is what I recommend for all women, whether you're 20 or 40, but especially for women that are in your 40s. Start to take a look at your skin, your hair, your nails. How clear is it? How supple is it? How shiny is your hair? How thick is your hair? How long do your nails grow? What is going on with your skin? Your gut is the driving factor for how you age in your skin, hair, and nails. So if you are not feeding yourself properly, you're going to see the signs of aging much more rapid. You will have things like psoriasis and eczema and rosacea and dry patches. You'll start to age much faster, and you can tell somebody that's actually taking care of themselves by the sparkle in their eyes, by how shiny their hair is, how supple the skin is. It doesn't mean that it's perfect. This isn't about perfect. This is about aging gracefully through each transition and taking care of ourselves from the inside out. So the first thing, what are you eating? Are you eating in a hurry? Do you take time to have a decent breakfast, even if it takes 5 minutes? A hard-boiled egg, an avocado, maybe your smoothie and a tea, and you're out? Are you eating your meals properly? Are you knowing how to food combine? What kind of nutrients can you get from your food that actually benefits your hair, your nails, your skin, and that sparkle in your eyes? So take a look at what you're eating. Are you still eating crap? This is a great time to transition and start taking better care of yourself. So from the nutrition aspect, you've got to take a look at that. And then what kind of skincare are you doing? Do you have a skincare process, and is it in harmony with your natural skin rhythm? That means, are you being too aggressive with your skin or avoiding it altogether? Our skin is our largest organ, and so we need to take care of it. Just as we take care of the gut, what are we putting on our skin? So obviously, as an eco beauty stylist, I'm super, super passionate about lesser chemicals is more. So start to think about greening your makeup routine or your beauty routine or your skincare routine. This is really why I created Hot and Holistic, which is my signature program. It covers everything from the toxins in your home to how to shop for your refrigerator, your pantry, your produce, how to food combine, how to eat for optimal health, but also optimal beauty. And we even talk about safer beauty, skin rituals, and makeup. And you can go to my website at christyfunk.com, click on Hot and Holistic, and you'll see the program right there. So it's an e-course, and you get to do it at your leisure. But what I really try and get women to understand is that beauty is a very holistic thing. It is what you eat. It is also what you think. What is your personal life? How happy are you? How present are you? How much do you enjoy the body that you inhabit? And of course, the chemicals that we're putting on our body does make a difference. So maybe you've been eating not so good and you want to make a transition and to start taking a look at what you're putting in your body. Maybe you've really been using really harsh skincare products and makeup products, and you want to make that transition into greener products. So I would take a look at those. Definitely anybody over 40 will benefit with facial oils. Any type of oil, make sure that it's organic, make sure that it's pure as possible. And this is also covered in my Hot and Holistic course. So I have a system for my skincare that I use all the time. I'm very diligent about my skin care. I wash my face in the morning, I tone, I moisturize, I use serums, I use an eye cream, I also exfoliate, and I do use masks throughout the week. So a couple of the lines that I carry, like Just Pure Essentials, which we have kits that have been created just for me, for my clients. So you want to take a look at that and contact me. So I use a cleanser, and this line is all edible. I use their toner and 2 of their facial oils, and it gives me a drink of skin. What you really want to do is make sure that your skin is hydrated. It's hydrated from the inside out, but also what you're putting on it, so it's not stripping away those beautiful oils that we crave when we're in our 40s and 50s and 60s. So beauty oils absorb quickly and go to the deeper, underneath the surface layer of the skin for deep hydration and penetration, so that you can actually feel that your skin is supple and moist. So this is my daily routine. I also love the eye cream from Beautycounter. We all need an eye cream. It helps plump up those fine lines. It just adds some suppleness instead of the crepiness that we tend to get, and brightens the underneath the eye area. And this is where we show our age, so we really want to take care of that eye area. So the eye cream from Beautycounter, and then of course things like masks. I love the charcoal mask. You want to make sure you're pulling out the grime and the dirt from the environment and deep cleaning the skin without stripping it. So take a look at your skincare. Are you taking 5 minutes? It really only takes 5 minutes. 5 minutes in the morning, 5 minutes in the evening, and this is a self-care ritual. It's a beauty ritual, and it should be celebrated. I also love the polish from Just Pure Essentials, which is in one of my kits, because it's an oil-based scrub mask, and your skin feels so soft. So my recommendation, ladies, is to find a cleanser that is very gentle, a very light toner, and a very rich facial oil that will replenish the skin, filled with antioxidants. Think of it with Just Pure Essentials. It's like vitamins for my face. It's like my face food. And then a couple times a week, just do a mask or exfoliate. But keeping that system is just really nourishing and loving the skin and preparing it for makeup. So when it comes to makeup, I hands down love the Tint Skin foundation from Beautycounter, because it's great on oily skin and dry skin, and it is so loving on aging skin. A lot of the makeups, especially mineral natural makeups out there, end up looking very cakey, and they sit on top of the skin. It accentuates our lines and fine wrinkles. I love this because the hyaluronic acid gives our skin a boost of moisture. So your skin still looks like skin, but has a beautiful coverage, because it gives a lot of coverage with it still looking like skin. The last thing you want to do is powder. You don't want to put too much powder on the skin unless you're really oily. And even with that, use like Beautycounter has a mattify powder that's very, very translucent. It just sets the makeup and absorbs the shine. But we start to lose moisture and lose color in our face. That's why you see the older ladies with all those crazy colors, is because they've lost the color from their lips, their cheeks, the sparkle in their eyes, and this is where makeup can be really fun. So you want a very hydrating foundation that evens out your skin tone without looking too heavy, and definitely lay low on the powder, because you don't want to accentuate any fine lines or wrinkles. I love this brush from Beautycounter with the Tint Skin, because it you just put a little in your hand and swirl it on your face, and it makes your skin look like it was just airbrushed. It's beautiful, and it's not a lot of sponges. It's just very, very quick. We all need an under eye concealer. This is the first sign, the first place we show our age is underneath our eyes. So just like the eye cream, you want a good under eye concealer that takes away the darkness, any of the puffiness, the fine lines and wrinkles. Sometimes when, especially with more Caucasian skin, the skin will be very thin underneath the eyes, and you'll see the actual veins more. This is where your concealer, just like this, will just brighten up that area. It doesn't crease in the wrinkles, which I love. It, you know how we get wrinkles or crepey, you put a concealer and it looks even more worse. This doesn't. It blends right in. It's so beautiful. So definitely a concealer. So as far as color, what I really love is blush. Blush, 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 blush on everyone. And the older we get, I prefer the cream over the powder, just because it's more more radiant. It melts into the skin. It gives that pop of color without looking really heavy. Once again, powders accentuate the wrinkles and fine lines. And the hibiscus from Beautycounter is lovely. Just apple and blend. And you can take this in your bag and get a really quick touch me up, like it freshens and gives a glow to the face just with a swipe of this the hibiscus cream blusher. So big fan of cream blushers. Definitely get some colors in those cheeks. If you want to do a bronzer, that's also fantastic. And I love our bronzers because they're very matte and give a little bit of dimension without that hardcore contouring, and just warms the skin. Blush is different than bronzer. Bronze is giving dimension and warmth. Blush is giving that pop of color. So some of you may just be fine with the blush, and some may want the bronzer and the blush. I do both. For eyeshadows, keep it simple, ladies. We don't need to do a bunch of different colors. By this point, you know what your eye shape is, and work with it. Make it very easy. I love the malt and the shell from Beautycounter. You just put the shell all over the lid with a nice fluffy brush, a little bit of the malt on the crease going in, and you're done. You don't have to use a bunch of different colors. Gives you a little definition, a little bit of color, and you're good. This is also the time that we need to pay attention to our eyebrows and our eyelashes, because we start to lose the hair. And especially if you have thyroid issues, the brows are the first to go. So a good brow pencil to give you shape, because the brows really frame your entire face. And Beautycounter has a great one. I like to keep my tip very dull, and then just blending that in, and you've got more of a frame to your face. It really just is the finishing touch. You have a brush so you can brush it out if you get too much on. With eyeliner, keep it very, very close to the lash line. You just want to accentuate your eyes. We kind of start to fade as we get older, and I've noticed my eyelashes that have always been really thick need a little bit more love. You definitely want an eyelash curler. I love the Beautycounter mascara because it's safe. All of these products are safe, and it builds and it stays on, so it's not smudging underneath your eyes. So you definitely want a good mascara, and that will just lift and open your eyes. And the eyeliner very close to the lash line. Like, you can't see where my liner is, but it definitely, if you look at before and after, you can see a big difference. I'm defining the eye so the natural eye stands out. I'm just highlighting my features. And so we start to fade, our lashes are falling out, or they're just thinning out. So this is where makeup can just kind of plump it up when you want to go out and feel a little bit more sassy. Lip color. My go-to lip, and I love it for everybody, is the rose. Very easy to put on. It is a little pop of color and has a little bit of a sheen to it, a little bit of a shimmer. And it just lifts my whole face. I feel good. I don't have to do a liner. It doesn't have to be difficult. And our lip sheers from Beautycounter last. and they're safe. They don't have heavy doses of, they don't have lead in them like most of the lipsticks out there. And it feels like a balm, but it lasts like a lipstick. If you want something deeper, also Scarlet from Beautycounter is fantastic. This is a time that we can have a bolder color and feel really confident in wearing that, depending on your style. Maybe you just want a gloss, something like Fig from Beautycounter. So basically, you're taking a look at your inside health. How healthy are you eating is going to dictate how your skin looks, your skin, hair, and nails, and how quickly you age. Also, stress, relationships, your emotional wellness is really, really important in the aging process. Then take a look at your skincare. Are you either forgetting about it or being super over aggressive with it? I highly, highly, if you were to choose between the makeup and the skincare, I would invest in the skincare. Safer, cleaner, edible is great. Using facial oils, you want to hydrate the skin. You want to give a lot of antioxidants into the skin. To sometimes you can reverse the aging, some of the aging spots. And most of all, you want to protect yourself from free radicals, which ages our skin really, really rapidly. You want to make sure you're using an eye cream and doing a couple masks during the week. And in your makeup routine, a good foundation, a really good concealer, a pop of color, a good lip color, and making sure that the products around your eyes are safe, and just a little bit of color so you're highlighting, you're not trying to erase. This is the time when, if we're still using the same lipstick from high school or in our 20s, that we need to kind of revisit that. What feels good now? What style, are you very bohemian? Are you very classic? Are you very traditional? What is your style? And match your makeup to enhance your style and enhance your natural beauty. We're transitioning. We can transition gracefully if we know that there's options. So I hope that was helpful. If you have any questions, please, please message me. You can comment down below. I will check those. Definitely go to my website, christyfunk.com, and check out Hot and Holistic, because I go over this but in depth, so you have the resources and tools to navigate your life. This is great for any woman, and even if you're over 40, there is so much value in the program. If you want, I am available for Skypes. The links are down below. You can email me and we can set that up, and we go over nutrition, your whole beauty wellness, and your beauty routine. And of course, follow me here on YouTube if you like my video, and definitely follow me on Facebook and Instagram. And happy, graceful aging. It's a wonderful time to be alive. We have so many resources to better our health and improve our wellness, and I'm happy to guide you through that. Many blessings, and I will see you soon.